Breathe with me right now, beloved. Just breathe. I know you feel it. I know there's been something heavy sitting on your chest, something you can't quite name but can't quite ignore either. It's that feeling when you wake up in the morning already exhausted, when opportunities seem to slip through your fingers at the last moment, when love feels close but never quite arrives, when money comes in only to immediately flow back out. You've been telling yourself it's just bad luck, just bad timing, just the way life is right now. But deep in your soul, in that place where truth lives before your logical mind can dismiss it, you know it's something more than that. You know there's an interference, an obstruction, an energy working against you that doesn't originate from within you. And I need you to hear me very clearly when I say this: you are not imagining it. You are not being paranoid. You are not making something out of nothing. What you've been sensing is absolutely real, and it's the reason the universe guided you to this message right now, in this exact moment, because there is information you need to know, protection you need to receive, and action you need to take. My name is Celestia Ardant, and I have walked the sacred path of spiritual warfare and divine protection for over 20 years. I am not just a tarot reader. I am a spiritual guardian, a breaker of curses, a revealer of hidden attacks, someone who has trained in the ancient arts of energy clearing and psychic defense. I have sat with thousands of souls who came to me feeling exactly what you're feeling right now, that sense that something is working against them from the shadows, that invisible hands are blocking their blessings, that someone somewhere is actively interfering with their peace, their prosperity, their ability to receive the love and abundance that should be flowing freely into their life. And here's what I discovered when I sat down to read for Virgo this week. There is a sabotage ritual that has been performed against your sign. Whether you want to call it a curse, a hex, negative energy work, jealous prayers, or simply the concentrated malicious intention of someone who does not want you to succeed, the name doesn't matter as much as the reality. Someone has been working against you in the spiritual realm. Someone has been using your name, your image, your energy in ways that were never meant to be loving or helpful. Someone has been actively, intentionally trying to block your access to love and money because your success, your happiness, your ascension threatens something in them. I know this might sound dramatic. I know your Virgo mind wants to rationalize this away, wants to find a logical explanation, wants to believe that people don't actually do things like this. But I need you to set your skepticism aside for just a moment and listen to what the cards are screaming at you. Because while you've been trying to logic your way through inexplicable obstacles, while you've been blaming yourself for things that aren't actually your fault, while you've been working harder and harder to overcome resistance that shouldn't even be there, someone has been celebrating your struggles. Someone has been watching you stumble and feeling satisfied. Someone has been praying for your downfall while smiling to your face. Before I tell you everything the cards revealed about who is doing this, why they're doing it, and most importantly how to break free from this sabotage and reclaim your blessings in love and money, I need you to do something crucial for your own protection. I need you to write your name in the comments below. Just your first name, nothing more. Because when you do that, you are breaking the first layer of the spell. You are declaring your presence, your existence, your refusal to be invisible or silenced or diminished. You are telling the universe and every force that has been working against you, I am here. I see what's happening, and I am taking my power back. And tonight, when the moon is high and the veil between worlds is thin, I will perform a protection ritual. I will light black candles to absorb the negative energy that has been sent your way. I will burn rue and rosemary and dragon's blood resin to break curses and return all malicious energy to its sender. I will speak every single name written below into sacred smoke and ask for a shield of divine light to surround you, to protect you, to ensure that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I will call on the warrior angels, the fierce protectors, the ancient guardians who stand ready to defend those who ask for help. Your name will be sealed in salt and surrounded by mirrors so that any negative energy sent toward you bounces back to whoever sent it while you remain untouched, unharmed, and ready to receive all the blessings that have been blocked from reaching you. So please, write your name below. This is not optional. This is essential. This is your first act of reclaiming your power. Do it now. Now let me tell you exactly what happened when I sat down to read for Virgo. I had been feeling uneasy all day, sensing something dark in the collective Virgo energy field. I kept getting flashes of chains, of walls, of hands reaching out for something beautiful only to have it snatched away at the last second. I knew I needed to investigate this immediately. So I cleansed my entire space, not just with smoke but with salt, with blessed water, with prayers of protection. I created a circle of white light around myself. I called on my most powerful guides and explicitly asked for protection from any dark entities or malicious energy that might try to interfere with this reading. And then I shuffled my deck, and the first card that fell out made my blood run cold. It was the Five of Swords, and it appeared reversed, which in this context is actually worse than upright because reversed it represents hidden betrayal, secret sabotage, attacks that come from behind while you're not looking. The Five of Swords is the card of someone who wins by cheating, by playing dirty, by using underhanded tactics to gain advantage. And when this card appears in a reading about spiritual interference, it confirms that someone is actively working against you using methods you cannot see with your physical eyes. I sat there staring at that card, and I felt this wave of protective anger wash over me. Because I could see you, Virgo, working so hard. I could see you showing up every day, doing everything right, being responsible and ethical and honest and kind. I could see you wondering why your efforts aren't producing the results they should, why people who work half as hard seem to get twice as far, why every step forward seems to be followed by 2 steps back. And now I understood why. It's not that you're not good enough. It's not that the universe doesn't love you. It's not that you're doing something wrong. It's that someone has been actively sabotaging your progress from the shadows. The second card I pulled was the Tower, and my hands actually trembled when I saw it because the Tower in this context represents the sudden collapse of what you've been trying to build. And here's what the cards were showing me. Every time you get close to a breakthrough in love or money, every time you're about to receive a blessing, every time an opportunity is about to manifest, something happens that causes it to fall apart at the last minute. The relationship that was going so well suddenly ends for no clear reason. The job offer that seemed guaranteed falls through. The money you were expecting doesn't arrive. The person who seemed so interested suddenly goes cold. This is not natural. This is not coincidence. This is the Tower card being activated through spiritual interference. Someone has been working to ensure that your towers keep falling, that your foundations keep crumbling, that you never get to experience the stability and success and love that you've been working toward. And the most insidious part of this sabotage is that it's been making you doubt yourself. It's been making you think that maybe you're just not meant to have these things, that maybe there's something fundamentally wrong with you, that maybe you should just accept less and stop hoping for more. But that's exactly what the person doing this wants. They want you to give up. They want you to stop trying. They want you to shrink yourself down so small that you no longer trigger their jealousy, their envy, their desperate need to see you fail because your success makes them feel inadequate. I pulled the third card, and it was the Nine of Swords. This card depicts someone lying awake in bed at night, head in hands, tormented by anxious thoughts. And I understood immediately that one of the main symptoms of this sabotage has been the deterioration of your mental and emotional peace. You've been experiencing anxiety that seems to come from nowhere. You've been having trouble sleeping, having nightmares, waking up feeling drained even though you got enough rest. You've been feeling paranoid, second-guessing yourself, doubting your decisions, feeling like everyone is judging you or talking about you behind your back. This is not your natural state, Virgo. You are an earth sign. You are meant to feel grounded, stable, secure. But this sabotage ritual has been specifically designed to destabilize you mentally and emotionally because when your mind is chaotic, when your emotions are turbulent, you can't think clearly enough to manifest your desires. You can't maintain the high vibration necessary to attract love and abundance. You can't recognize opportunities when they appear because you're too consumed with worry and fear and self-doubt. The person doing this knows this. They know that if they can keep you in a state of mental and emotional distress, they can keep you from accessing your power, from claiming your blessings, from rising to the level you're meant to occupy. And it's been working, hasn't it? You've been so consumed with just trying to survive, just trying to get through each day, that you haven't had the energy or clarity to actually thrive, to build, to pursue the love and prosperity that are your birthright. Let me pull more cards because I need to understand the scope of this sabotage, particularly how it's affecting your love life and your finances. I pulled 2 cards simultaneously, asking Spirit to show me the specific blocks in these areas. The 3 of Swords appeared for love, and the 5 of Pentacles appeared for money. And the picture became devastatingly clear. The 3 of Swords is heartbreak, betrayal, painful endings. And what the cards were showing me is that this sabotage has been specifically targeting your ability to maintain healthy romantic relationships. Every time you open your heart to someone, every time you start to trust, every time a connection begins to deepen, this negative energy creates interference. It manifests as sudden arguments over nothing. It manifests as the other person inexplicably pulling away. It manifests as miscommunication, misunderstanding, conflict that seems to arise from nowhere. It manifests as you or them sabotaging the relationship just when it was getting good. And here's what's particularly cruel. This sabotage has been making you believe that you're the problem, that you're too difficult to love, that you're too damaged or too broken or too much or not enough, that there's something fundamentally unlovable about you. But that's a lie. That's the poison this negative energy has been whispering in your ear. The truth is that you are infinitely lovable. The truth is that there are people who want to love you. But this spiritual interference has been creating a barrier around your heart that prevents love from reaching you and prevents your love from reaching others. The Five of Pentacles in the money position is even more telling. This card shows two figures standing outside in the cold and snow, looking impoverished and hopeless, while behind them is a church window glowing with warmth and light. The message is that abundance is right there, right behind you, available to you, but you can't see it. You can't access it. There's a barrier between you and the prosperity that should be yours. And this is exactly what's been happening with your finances, isn't it? You work hard, but the money doesn't seem to accumulate. Bills appear out of nowhere. Unexpected expenses constantly drain your resources. Opportunities for advancement at work get blocked. Business ventures that should succeed somehow fail. Money comes in but immediately flows back out before you can even catch your breath. You feel like you're constantly struggling, constantly one step away from financial stability, constantly working harder than everyone around you but somehow still falling behind. This is not natural scarcity. This is engineered lack. This is someone actively working to keep you in a state of financial stress because they know that when you're worried about money, when you're stressed about survival, you don't have the bandwidth to focus on your spiritual growth, your creative expression, your soul's purpose. You're too busy just trying to keep your head above water. I pulled the next card, and it was the Devil reversed. And when I saw this, everything clicked into place. The Devil upright represents bondage, addiction, being trapped by material concerns or unhealthy attachments. But reversed, the Devil represents hidden manipulation, secret control, someone pulling strings from the shadows to keep you trapped in patterns of lack and limitation. This card confirmed what I'd been sensing. There is a specific person behind this sabotage. This is not just general negative energy floating around. This is targeted, intentional, malicious work being done by someone who knows you, who has access to your name and your image and your energy, who has been consciously choosing to use that access to harm you rather than support you. And they've been doing it from the shadows, from a place where you can't see them, where you might not even suspect them, because they're smart enough to know that if you knew what they were doing, you would cut them off and break their ability to affect you. Let me pull more cards to identify who this person is, what their motivation is, and why they chose to target you specifically. The Queen of Pentacles appeared reversed, and this gave me chills because the Queen of Pentacles reversed represents a woman who appears nurturing and supportive on the surface, but is actually jealous, competitive, and vindictive underneath. This is someone who pretends to care about you. Someone who asks about your life with a smile, while secretly hoping things aren't going well for you. Someone who offers advice that's designed to keep you confused and stuck, rather than help you move forward. For some of you, this is a woman in your family. A mother figure, an aunt, a sister, a cousin who has never quite been happy for your successes. Who makes subtle comments that undermine your confidence. Who compares herself to you constantly and always needs to position herself as superior, as more together, as more blessed than you are. For others of you, this is a female friend or colleague. Someone who started out supportive but whose energy shifted when you began to succeed, when you began to shine, when it became clear that you were going places they couldn't reach. The next card was the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and this told me about their motivation. The Seven of Pentacles upright is about patience, about planting seeds and waiting for harvest. But reversed, it represents someone who is bitter about their own lack of harvest, someone who worked hard but didn't get the results they wanted, and instead of examining their own choices or working harder or changing their approach, they decided to sabotage your harvest instead. They decided that if they can't have success and love and prosperity, then you shouldn't have it either. This person looks at your life and sees opportunities they wish they had. They see potential they believe should have been theirs. They see doors opening for you that have remained closed for them. And instead of being happy for you, instead of being inspired by you, instead of asking you how you did it so they can learn and grow themselves, they chose jealousy. They chose resentment. They chose to actively work against you. And here's the thing, Virgo, on some level, you know who this is. You might not want to admit it. You might not want to believe someone you care about could do something like this. But there's someone in your life who comes to mind when I describe this energy. Someone whose reactions to your good news have always felt slightly off. Someone who asks too many questions about your personal life. Someone who seems overly interested in your relationships and your finances. Someone who has a history of being competitive with you or comparing themselves to you or making you feel like you need to downplay your blessings around them. Pay attention to that knowing. Trust that intuition. Because part of breaking this sabotage is identifying its source so you can cut the energetic cords that have been giving them access to your field. Let me pull more cards to understand the specific methods being used in this sabotage ritual, because knowledge is power and understanding how this works is part of how you dismantle it. The Eight of Swords appeared, and this is significant because the Eight of Swords represents feeling trapped, feeling like you have no options, feeling like invisible forces are constraining you. And in the context of spiritual sabotage, this card tells me that whoever is doing this has been working to bind your energy, to limit your options, to create a psychic prison around you that prevents you from moving forward. This could be literal candle magic where they've used your name in binding rituals. It could be consistent negative prayers or thoughts directed at you with the intention of keeping you stuck. It could be them speaking limiting beliefs about you to others, creating a consensus field of negative expectation around you that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Whatever the specific method, the intention is the same: to keep you small, to keep you struggling, to prevent you from accessing your full power and potential. The next card was the Ten of Swords, and I actually had to take a breath when I saw this because the Ten of Swords is about betrayal, about being stabbed in the back, about attacks you don't see coming. And this card was telling me that this sabotage has reached a critical point. The Ten of Swords represents the moment when something that's been building finally reaches its peak, when the attack that's been happening in the shadows finally reveals its full impact. And that's actually why you found this reading right now. That's why the universe made sure you saw this message. Because this sabotage has reached the point where it either breaks you completely or you wake up to what's happening and break free. This is the moment of decision. This is the crossroads. And the cards are giving you the information you need to choose the path of liberation rather than the path of continued victimhood. I pulled the next card asking Spirit to show me what your life would look like if this sabotage was broken, if these blocks were removed, if you were free to receive all the love and money that has been trying to reach you. The Sun card appeared, and I actually felt tears spring to my eyes. The Sun is pure joy, is success, is everything coming into the light, is you finally experiencing the happiness and abundance you've been working toward for so long. This card is the promise that on the other side of breaking this curse, on the other side of cutting ties with whoever has been working against you, on the other side of performing your own protection and liberation rituals, there is a life waiting for you that is so bright, so beautiful, so full of love and prosperity that you can barely imagine it from where you're standing right now. In your love life, the Sun means meeting someone who loves you freely, easily, without drama or complications or mysterious endings. It means experiencing a relationship where both people are equally invested, equally excited, equally committed to building something real. It means feeling safe enough to open your heart fully. It means being cherished and celebrated and adored in the way you deserve. In your finances, the Sun means finally experiencing the financial breakthrough you've been working toward. It means money flowing in easily and staying. It means opportunities materializing and actually manifesting instead of falling apart at the last minute. It means being able to breathe, being able to save, being able to invest in your future instead of just surviving paycheck to paycheck. It means experiencing abundance as your natural state rather than scarcity. But to get to that Sun card reality, you have to break free from the sabotage that's been blocking it. You have to take action. You have to do more than just passively hope things get better. You have to actively fight for your blessings. Let me pull cards to show you exactly what you need to do. The Magician appeared, and this is perfect because the Magician is about using your will, your intention, your power to create change in the material world. The Magician has access to all four elements: fire, water, air, earth, and knows how to combine them to manifest desired outcomes. The Magician is you remembering that you are not powerless, that you have more spiritual authority than you've been claiming, that you can break this curse yourself without needing anyone's permission or validation. The Magician is telling you that you need to perform your own ritual of liberation. This doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need fancy tools or extensive knowledge of witchcraft. You just need clear intention, focused will, and the courage to claim your power. Here's what I'm seeing you need to do. First, you need to identify the person or people you suspect are behind this sabotage. Write their names on a piece of paper. Don't judge yourself for this. Don't tell yourself you're being mean or unforgiving or paranoid. If someone comes to mind, write their name. Trust your intuition. Second, you need to perform a cord-cutting ritual. This can be as simple as visualizing golden cords connecting you to this person and then visualizing yourself cutting those cords with scissors made of light, declaring out loud, "I cut all energetic ties between myself and name. Any energy they've sent toward me returns to them now. Any access they had to my field is now revoked. I am free. I am protected. I am sovereign." Third, you need to do a cleansing. Take a bath or shower with the intention of washing away all negative energy that's been attached to you. You can add salt to the water if you want, or herbs like rosemary, basil, or rue if you have access to them. As the water runs over you, visualize all the dark, heavy, sticky energy that doesn't belong to you washing off and going down the drain where it's transmuted by the earth. Fourth, you need to create protection. This can be as simple as visualizing a sphere of white or golden light surrounding your entire body, your home, your car, everywhere you spend time. Ask your guides, your angels, your ancestors, whatever higher power you believe in, to seal this protection and ensure that no negative energy can penetrate it. You can reinforce this by placing black tourmaline or obsidian stones at the four corners of your bedroom, or by keeping a piece of black tourmaline in your pocket. Fifth, and this is crucial, you need to limit or completely cut contact with the person you've identified as the source of this sabotage. This might feel harsh. You might worry about seeming paranoid or dramatic or unfair. But your peace is more important than anyone's feelings. Your protection is more important than maintaining relationships that harm you. If you can't cut contact completely because they're family or you work with them, then you need to establish firm boundaries. Stop sharing personal information with them. Stop telling them about your relationships or your financial situation or your plans and dreams. Give them nothing that they can use against you energetically. The next card I pulled was the Ace of Pentacles, and this made my heart sing because the Ace of Pentacles is new financial opportunity, is prosperity arriving, is the beginning of material abundance. This card is telling me that as soon as you break this sabotage, as soon as you do the protection work I just described, the blocks in your finances will begin to dissolve. Money that's been stuck will start flowing. Opportunities that have been blocked will suddenly open. The financial stress that's been suffocating you will begin to lift. But you have to do the work first. The blessings can't reach you while the energetic barrier is still in place. You have to break down the wall before the treasure can pour through. I pulled another card for your love life, and the Two of Cups appeared. This is the card of mutual love, of equal partnership, of two souls finding each other and choosing to build something beautiful together. This card is promise that once the sabotage is broken, once the interference is cleared, love is going to flow into your life so naturally, so easily, that you'll wonder how you ever struggled with it. The person who is meant for you, they're already out there. They might already be in your orbit. But they haven't been able to fully approach you because this negative energy has been creating a repelling field around your heart. When you break the curse, when you clear the interference, that field dissolves and suddenly that person can see you clearly, can feel drawn to you without resistance, can approach you without mysterious obstacles arising. The Two of Cups is telling me that this love is going to feel different from anything you've experienced before. It's going to feel easy. It's going to feel natural. It's going to feel like finally you can breathe in a relationship instead of constantly bracing for the other shoe to drop. Let me pull more cards because I want to understand the timeline of this healing, how quickly you can expect to see results once you take action. The Six of Wands appeared, and this is the Victory card, the card of public recognition and triumph. The Six of Wands is telling me that within weeks of doing this protection work, of cutting cords, of limiting contact with a saboteur, you're going to start seeing tangible results. You're going to notice that you sleep better, that the constant anxiety lessens, that opportunities start appearing out of nowhere, that people who seemed cold suddenly warm up to you, that money starts coming in through unexpected channels, that someone you're attracted to suddenly shows clear interest. These aren't going to be subtle shifts. These are going to be obvious, undeniable confirmations that something has changed, that the interference has been cleared, that your natural flow of blessings has been restored. The Six of Wands is also telling me that other people are going to notice the change in you. They're going to comment that you seem lighter, brighter, more like yourself. They're going to ask what you did, what changed, because the shift is going to be that visible. And you can share this information with them or not. That's up to you. But know that your liberation is going to be obvious not just to you but to everyone around you. I pulled the next card asking about what you need to guard against as you do this healing work, what pitfalls to avoid. The Five of Pentacles reversed appeared, and this is interesting because it's actually a positive card in the reversed position. The Five of Pentacles upright is poverty, lack, feeling left out in the cold. But reversed, it represents moving from poverty to abundance, from exclusion to inclusion, from struggle to ease. However, this card in this position is also a warning. As you begin to heal, as the sabotage breaks, as blessings start flowing, do not fall back into old patterns of lack consciousness. Do not immediately give away the money that comes in. Do not deflect compliments or opportunities out of old habit. Do not sabotage your own healing by refusing to believe it's real or by testing whether it will last. This is going to be a temptation. You've been in survival mode for so long that prosperity consciousness might feel foreign, might feel uncomfortable, might feel like something you don't deserve or can't maintain. But you have to fight that programming. You have to allow yourself to receive. You have to let the blessings land and accumulate and grow instead of immediately finding ways to lose them again. The Five of Pentacles reversed is also warning you that the person who is doing the sabotage might notice that their work is no longer affecting you. They might sense that you've broken free. And they might try to intensify their efforts, or they might try to worm their way back into your good graces so they can re-establish energetic access. You cannot let them. You have to maintain your boundaries. You have to stay vigilant. You have to remember that someone who wished you harm once will likely wish you harm again if given the opportunity. Let me pull one more card to understand the deeper spiritual lesson in all of this, why your soul allowed this sabotage to happen, what you're meant to learn from this experience. The Strength card appeared, and I felt a wave of understanding wash over me. Strength is not about force or aggression. Strength is about courage, about facing your fears, about standing in your power even when everything around you is trying to diminish you. This sabotage, as painful as it's been, has been teaching you something crucial, that you are stronger than you knew, that you can survive attacks that would break lesser souls, that your light cannot be permanently dimmed no matter how much darkness tries to smother it, that you have resources within you, courage, resilience, spiritual authority, that you didn't even know you possessed until you were forced to access them. The Strength card is telling you that you are not a victim of this sabotage. You are a warrior who is learning to fight back. You are a sovereign being who is learning to claim your power. You are a light that is learning to shine so bright that no shadow can touch it. And once you break free from this, once you liberate yourself and reclaim your blessings in love and money, you're going to carry this strength with you forever. You're going to know that you can protect yourself. You're going to know that you don't have to tolerate negative energy in your field. You're going to know that you have the power to break any curse, overcome any obstacle, defeat any force that tries to keep you from your destiny. This experience, as brutal as it's been, is initiating you into your power. It's teaching you that you are not as helpless as you thought. It's showing you that you can fight for yourself, protect yourself, liberate yourself. And that knowledge, that empowerment, is something no one can ever take away from you. Now, I need to tell you something important about what happens after you break this sabotage. There might be a period of adjustment. You've been operating in survival mode, in scarcity mode, in defense mode for so long that ease might feel strange at first. When good things start happening without struggle, you might distrust them. When money starts flowing, you might panic about when it's going to stop. When love arrives, you might brace for it to hurt you. This is normal. This is your nervous system adjusting to a new reality. Be patient with yourself. Remind yourself that ease is your natural state. Remind yourself that abundance is what you deserve. Remind yourself that love can be safe. It's going to take time to fully trust that the sabotage is truly broken, that the blessings are truly yours to keep. And that's okay. Just keep doing the protection work. Keep reinforcing your boundaries. Keep claiming your power. Eventually, prosperity consciousness will become your default instead of scarcity consciousness. I also want to address something that might come up: guilt. You might feel guilty about cutting off or limiting contact with the person who is sabotaging you, especially if it's family or someone you've known for years. You might tell yourself that you're being too harsh, that maybe you misunderstood, that maybe they didn't mean any harm. And I need you to hear me very clearly. Your safety is more important than anyone's comfort. Your peace is more important than maintaining toxic relationships. Your protection is more important than being nice or accommodating or giving people the benefit of the doubt when they've already shown you who they are. Someone who wishes you harm does not deserve access to you. Someone who has been actively working to block your blessings does not deserve to be in your life. Someone who smiles to your face while praying for your downfall behind your back does not deserve your loyalty or your energy or your forgiveness. Cut them off. Do it without guilt. Do it without apology. Do it knowing that you are protecting something precious, your peace, your power, your future. And if people judge you for it, if people tell you that you're being paranoid or dramatic or unforgiving, remember that those people are not the ones who have been under spiritual attack. Those people have not paid the price you've been paying. Those people don't get a vote in how you protect yourself. Let me pull a final card to seal this reading with a message of hope and empowerment. The World card appeared, and I actually felt chills run through my entire body. The world is completion, is wholeness, is the ending of one major cycle and the beginning of another. The world is you on the other side of this sabotage, free and whole and powerful and abundant. The world is the promise that everything you've been through is leading somewhere beautiful. This experience of being sabotaged, of having to fight for your blessings, of having to learn protection and spiritual warfare and how to wield your power, this is completing a major karmic cycle for you. You came into this life to learn these lessons. You came in to develop these skills. You came in to become the kind of person who cannot be broken by external forces because you know how to break yourself free. And once you do this work, once you liberate yourself from this sabotage ritual, you're going to enter a completely new phase of your life. The World card is telling me that you're going to experience a level of freedom, abundance, love, and success that you've never experienced before. You're going to look back at this dark period and understand that it was necessary, that it was teaching you, that it was initiating you into your true power. The price you've been paying for love and money, that price is done. You've paid it in full through your suffering, through your perseverance, through your refusal to give up even when everything seemed to be working against you. And now it's time to collect what you're owed. It's time to receive the blessings that have been held back. It's time to step into the abundance that is your birthright. Write your name in the comments below, beloved Virgo. Declare that you are breaking free. Declare that you are taking your power back. Declare that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Tonight, I will speak your name in sacred ceremony and fight for your liberation in the spiritual realm. I will perform the rituals that break curses and return all negative energy to its sender. I will call in warrior angels to surround you with protection. I will open the pathways for love and money to flow freely into your life. But you also have to fight. You have to do the work I've described. You have to cut the cords. You have to establish boundaries. You have to claim your power. This is a partnership between you and the divine. Spirit will do its part, but you have to do yours. The sabotage ends now. The suffering ends now. Your season of lack and struggle and inexplicable obstacles, it ends now. You are entering your season of protection, of abundance, of love, of everything you've been working toward finally manifesting in your physical reality. You are not cursed. You are not unlucky. You are not somehow undeserving of good things. You have been under attack. But that attack ends the moment you decide it does. The moment you claim your power. The moment you say, no more. Not on my watch. I am protected. I am powerful. I am free. Say it now, out loud. I am breaking free from all sabotage. I am protected. I am powerful. I am worthy of all the love and money that is flowing toward me now. So mote it be. The universe heard you. The cards have spoken. Your liberation has begun.